And let's switch off disk. Change disk to disk 1. And let's hope this works okay. Well, we're back. After, where are we? I think we're in front, oh yeah, we're in front of the green door. The only thing is I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now after all that. Let me twist and turn. Let me go through. Do I like this game? I would say I like it as opposed to dislike it, but I don't think I can really form full opinions so I fully understand what's going on. It seems like a game that's going to be made or not made based on how its story develops. At the moment, it's strange, and not bad strange. I find it strange to be interesting, but strange. It kind of went, the further the game's gone, the less direct it's become. I'm back in the mansion, finally, after who knows how long. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go right now. And because of how the body switching works in the main mansion, which I've actually not partaken in for such a long time, it feels like it was forever ago since we were in the mansion. How's this door coming along? Distorted space and an overwhelming force. I have a splitting headache, but it's definitely coming along. Now, so I don't just wander around aimlessly having no idea what to do. I'm actually going to look at walkthroughs rather than not explore top to bottom this mansion, not realizing that there's something obvious I'm supposed to be doing. I now know what I'm doing. I'm happy I looked at that. I wouldn't have guessed that for a while, but right. So I looked up a walkthrough just to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. It's not really a puzzle solving, it's just what am I supposed to do now type of moment, but yeah. Remember this door? Right, I got a knife, so I can probably peel away the wall right now, can't I? Earlier, we used a mirror on the wall, and we were able to tell there was a hidden wall here. I wonder if there's something behind this wall. Can we use the knife to reveal it? Nothing happens? It says I need to use AX. I actually don't know what AX says. Okay, I looked up a walkthrough. Apparently, I missed an axe somewhere, which means I have to go more body switching. Apparently, I need an axe to reveal that, so... Sure, let's send me out to the mansion. So apparently, here's how this game works. You have to find this corner of the world, which has the 4 doors. So far, we've gone through 2 of the 4 doors and done everything we need to do with those 2 of those 4 doors. But apparently, the mansion is mainly so you can collect all the items you need for these 4 rooms. Now, there's some puzzles in the main mansion also, but those are just to get the items that you need for these 4 rooms, and then completing the 4 rooms is making that one door become less and less disordered. So I kind of understand the flow. What the fuck are these weird areas we're visiting because of that? I have no idea. On the bright side, maybe switching bodies won't feel as tedious because we're not going to be doing it for too long. We know exactly what we need to do, and it's been a long time since we've explored the mansion. Well, it seems like we did most of the mansion stuff at the very beginning without even realizing it. I'm an adult male right now, right? So I need to go through here first. Need to remember, get my mind back in the game of body swapping. It's been such a long time since we've actually taken part in this. It's kind of weird to be doing it again. Okay, so drop my body off. There we go. Turn myself around. I'm a soul now, so I can only go through soul holes. Unfortunately, I need to get my miniature self. The only downside is that it's a very convoluted way. This is the most convoluted thing I'm going to have to do to get out of here. Because I'm going to have to switch bodies like a few times here. We're going to go to midget me. Let's take that. I'll turn around and leave through the door. Hip, hip. What I need to do is that I need to get an adult body on the other side of this wall here, because I need to go into the library as an adult to get the axe, apparently. Yep, through that door. Up and up and up. Speed on through. Back in the main mansion. It's been such a long time since we've been here. I think it's been several hours since we've really gone back to the mansion fully. Let's twist and turn through the hallways. So, yay. And up the stairs. Hip hip. I'm gonna switch bodies. I just need to get to the closest place to switch bodies, which would be over here. Convolt. Yeah, sorry. I say that wrong all the time for some reason. People have pointed it out before, but yeah. always forget. Now turn over this direction and right on through. Let's switch over to you. Yes, this is a machine. Yes, there we go. I'm a soul, so I can only go through the soul hole. Twists and turns. I need to get the adult body that's downstairs, then enter inside the library, and then get the axe, and to make this even more tedious, then I'm going to have to go out of my way, and I'm going to have to go then get this kid body again. Basically, I have to do all this just to get the adult body, to get grab sign downstairs, and then I have to do it in reverse again. That's going to be fun. It's not too long. I mean, it's not like we have to do it for too much longer. It's just a little bit tedious, so yeah. I'm also going to do something once I get the item in question. I'm going to just make sure there's like nothing else we need to get in the mansion right now. I can't really think of too much, but yeah. There's a few things that we haven't done in the mansion yet still, though. It's the machine bays. I guess we'll get our body, and now we can go this way. Take me out of here. I wish there was an adult body that was just easily accessible on the second floor. That would save me so much pain. But oh well. To the library we go. To access the library, I actually have to go over here. It's the first time I've had to go over here in a while. So I think it's in the art room, which I'm looking for. Can I use something here, like a knife? No? So, read a walkthrough. Probably the last time I'm going to have to look at a walkthrough for this game. It's the third time I've had to seriously look at it during the how many hours I've been playing now. Since it's that time, we've been playing this game for about 7 hours, something like that. But apparently what we need to do, there are 2 items I'm going to need. And I need to use the knife, and I need to go to that one room with the skeletons by it that I didn't do anything with earlier. Apparently I'm going to be a paint slasher on top of me having to do a little bit of work to solve a puzzle. I'm hoping this, I'm trying to try and make this last time I look at the walkthrough really. But first, let me do my duty. My duty is to slash paintings, it turns out. Now, I don't exactly know which paintings I need to slash, I'll be completely honest. I decided not to look that far into it. So, unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to be exploring the mansion a little bit, but I thought it might be a little more fun that way. I think I'm going to probably have to find paintings I can actually look at. Because a lot of the paintings you won't even look at. Like this one I'm just going to look over and I'm going to look past it. So am I really supposed to use the knife there? Probably not. I'm going to have to find the paintings of which our character actively looks at. Maybe I should pay attention there. What areas have paintings that you actually actively look at, though? I can't think of too many. Also, what's with the knights at the very... That might be for later, actually. I'm trying to think of rooms where there are actively paintings that I could destroy. I remember that there are some paintings that you can look directly at. But then there's other ones that I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for. There's also a puzzle I can do, but first I want to sort of look around and see if I can find these paintings. Let's open here, and yeah. Let's circle around the room a little bit. I don't think there's any paintings in here. No, there isn't. There is a picture in the room next to this, though. Does that count as a painting? I don't know. I just don't know I have to slash something with a knife. For all I know, they're all in that one room. The painting with the apples and all that. Maybe I'm just supposed to slash pictures there with a knife. Maybe that's... There's a memo pad about it, so maybe that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh. I think I might be right. Slash the past in front of you. Okay, I'm not wrong. Let me slash this. This picture has already been slashed. So that's something that we need to slash. The other things that we need to slash? I don't know, I guess we're going to have to figure it out. I don't remember any other pictures like that, though, around, really. Guess I'll check out the dining hall because I can do the other thing a little bit later. So I'm going to check out the dining hall, like I mentioned before. Might be one actually down the dining hall area, I don't know. Is there anything like that in here? And go over this way. Well, we found one. I think it was supposed to be 3, but yeah. Not that. I guess there's nothing else we can really look at, though, so that's not it. I don't recall any being upstairs either, and I looked up there for a while. But I'll look, because I guess I'm skimming the mansion. Let me look behind me, and I guess I can push this out of the way. Alright, going forward. And, well, I don't recall anything being upstairs. I'll check anyway. The only problem is I don't remember where any other pictures are besides that one. Guess I'll go this way. I'll check out the room before the sunken room, because that room has a lot of stuff in it that you only get briefly see. Let's go on back, I suppose. Yeah, I don't see anything up here, really. And the night room's obviously not going to be open yet, because there's nothing that we have that would really prevent the night room from not working, so... I guess I'll check out the downstairs areas. Shrug there. Down we go. Sure, I'll check out the thing over here. I always think that's lightning when I first hear it, like thunder, I mean, but it always ends up just being the wall rolling back in position. Alright, so there's not very many areas I can think of that have pictures like that, but maybe the red room. The one that's right over here, really. Exchange there. There's quite a few pictures around this area, so I'm wondering if there was something, like some picture hidden here which I wasn't aware of. This door should just open. Yeah, unfortunately not much there. The red room is the one that's a little bit more likely, but still might not have anything, actually. Let's turn over there and check the red room to make sure there's nothing in here. I might only know where one picture is. Disappointed myself for not knowing if there's more or not. Well, it is what it is. I think I'm going to look through the library a little bit and the art room, and if neither of them have anything, because these are all the rooms I can explore in this section as my adult body, and there's only one picture that I am aware of. And yeah, we have to switch over to my adult body there probably eventually anyways, so... Oh, I meant to actually go this way. I'm going to first look inside the library and the art room to make sure there's like a picture hidden there that I'm just forgetting about. Look a little bit solidly in this direction. There might be something in the library. I don't really recall the exact layout of everything in the library, so it's a bit more of an open case. Let's turn around. Forward there. Not much case there. I forget what this book is about. Actually, this is a clue for that one puzzle. Skull, stakes, doors. This is actually a clue for that one room. Okay, I understand what this book is about now. I guess I'll check the art room, but I'm not really finding much of anything. Is there any other pictures in here? I don't remember anything, that's for certain. Turn around. I don't believe so. Well, I mean, I guess there's this here, but not really. Hello, portrait. But I can't just slash this yet. I'll get to you eventually. So apparently there's a whole part of the mansion I haven't explored yet. Okay, that thankfully answered my question, which means all I need to do is to follow the main pathway. Alright, so I'm going to go into juvenile mode, I guess, and let's go up into the upper parts of the mansion and do the stuff which apparently I have not done yet. The whole part of the mansion I haven't explored. Because I didn't know there was a puzzle there, because you have to check a skull multiple times or something like that. Let me go here and abandon my body. Abandon hope, all ye who enter, and all that. Okay, so we're gonna abandon ship, or body really in this case, over here. Hello, organic matter machine. Yes, I would like to abandon my body and turn into a soul, so I get a smaller body. Let's accept there, machine, yes, part there, it's all part of the plan. I go through my soul hole. Yep. Unfortunately, we can't fit through small doors like that, but that's not the direction we need to go in right now. We're trying to get all the objects that we need for the rest of this, which isn't much. We just need one more film reel, I believe. And we need the axe. Once we have that, I think we have everything that we need for the rest of the game. Then we just have to go through all those different areas and yai. Okay, so where I need to go is on the back side of the current double doors we were just looking at right there. So, yai. Let's fly to the other side. That would be too obvious, obviously. In these adventure games, you can never make anything too obvious. Players have to click everything several times to make sure they didn't miss something. We go through the hole, and yeah, it's part of the reason why I decided to give myself that walkthrough rule for these games, because there's always stuff which I would obviously overlook. Up, there you go, obtain the body, and now turn around and do what we can. One of the areas that we haven't messed too much with, if I can turn around here, is over here, because there's been this puzzle in this corner of the world which I haven't really been able to solve, but now I have a clue to how to solve it. I actually don't know the exact solution, so I'm still going to have to solve the puzzle, but I'll be a lot closer now that I understand it. Let's switch over bodies. Right here. Yep. Now we need to go back into an adult body, so we just abandon our body here. We can only access this area of the mansion if you are in the juvenile form, so yai. Oh yeah, not over there, I'm dumb. I turn around. I need to go back down through the door I just came from. Wait, how do you leave this area again? Oh no. Did I screw it? Wait, I'm a soul, right? I'm dumb. For some reason I already thought I was in my adult body. Fuck, I'm dumb. Okay. Now I should be able to access the adult body by going through here. Okay, let's take you. Yeah. Obtain there, and there we go. Now I can do what I need to do. Go through these parts and mess around with these two skulls. The clue was the book in the library. I remember there was a human skull there. Turn around, and we need to interact with these skulls here. The skull seems to rotate. Do you want to rotate the skull? I had to observe the skulls a few times beforehand, which I did, but apparently if I had just observed it one more time, I would have realized. I'll rotate the skull? Yes. Alright. I'll rotate the skull? Yes. I'm guessing I want them to look at the door. Yes. Alright, so now I go over to the other skull. Do you want to rotate the skull? The answer is yes. And I think it's pretty obvious I want them to look at the door. Do you want to rotate the skull? Yes. There we go. There's a switch button to the knob. Press the button. And let's go inside. There's a small button under the knob. Do not press. Let's just enter. Yep. I don't think I got it right. Oh, I guess there's a door there. Fortunately, I don't think that's right. Alright. Obviously, it's related to turning the skulls correctly. Let's try with this skull first. The sign seems to align correctly. Yes. I wasn't even really facing it. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to try every rotation here and see what happens. Press the button. And there you go. The knob, of course. So this obviously isn't the right assortment, but at least I can take a look for a second. I don't really see what changed. I heard the physical sound of something changing, but I didn't actually see much of a change there happen at all. Do you want to rotate the skull? Sure. Rotate the skull. I don't think it's actually will look at the door. That one will not. I did not press the button. I'm dumb. What the? Wait. Do nothing. Let me check something. Rotate the skull. Yes. Okay, now other skull. I had it facing the door, definitely. Pressing the button resets the skull, so the button's just a goddamn trap. Got it. Yes. So the button is not to be trusted. But I do need to find a way to make that door actually open. Let's rotate the skull. Yes. Oh, cutscene triggered, so that must be something special. Okay. Now, does that mean this room is organized now? Let's enter. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's all fit now. Just gonna look over. Yeah. I'll just walk around the room for a second to see if there's anything to observe. For some reason, he doesn't seem to want to observe the simple things. Can I look at the table? He's like he will not look at the table. I can walk around the room. I cannot for the life of me look at that goddamn table. I just have to overlook it every single time. What's the point of this then? Okay. Maybe the other skull should be moved around a little bit. Let's see what this does. Yes. Maybe another cutscene will signify there's a small button in the knob. Just enter. That's obviously not a good combination there, so yeah. There's only a certain number of combinations it can be, really. Because it's 4x4, this is only, I believe, 16 combinations, so we should just try things and see how it works. There's a small knob, enter. When I've tried 2 more, I would have tried every combination of the left skull turned. So yeah. Press the skull, sure. The only thing is, a cutscene triggered when I got an accessible room last time, so maybe it only is when a cutscene triggers. That's the way to experiment to know if you get it right or not. I don't actually know that, but it's a theory. Yeah, it seems like only when you push a skull in a specific direction does it count. So a cutscene will trigger if you get it correct. And this should be the dining hall that I was at before, right? So I don't have to mess looking at the door every single time. That'll make it actually easier. This is the dining hall, but the dining hall doesn't seem to have anything special about it. To be quite frank, I'm quite confused. I don't see anything much. I mean, there's the table in the middle of the actual room, but for some reason our character won't interact with it, so yeah. Alright, now I'm going to move this skull by 1 position. I want to rotate the skull, yes. Now I'm going to look at the other skull, and I'm going to try all 4 positions that skull can be in, and I'll know if I get something if the cutscene actually triggers. So we only have to turn it like 3 times, so it goes back in downright position. There you go, so immediately cutscene lets me know that I got a good combination. Okay. So now I guess I can enter inside here, and it's going to be a different side that's actually down here now. Let's enter. Oh, this is back in default position. This is how it defaultly is. That is a bit devious, but yeah. What? Hey, it's something. It's one of the sides that works, so let's get on out. Well, that is technically a correct combination, but it's the one that doesn't lead to anything. Want to rotate the skull? Yes. Want to rotate the skull? Yes. Want to rotate the skull? Of course. And there you go. So now I need to move this other skull into place, and then we can go back to work there. Want to move this skull into place? Yes. Now with the other one, I can try the 4 different positions. Already one of them's chested, so we just have to spin it 4 times. Or really 3 times. Or yep. Do you want to spin into place? Yep. Yeah, of course I want to spin it in place. This one is not triggering anything. Alright, so now let's go back over there. Again, there's only a few certain combinations that can actually work here, so... Don't want to rotate the skull. Why wouldn't I? Okay. Oh no. This is bad. I think I've tried every combination now. Which means that there's only 2 combinations that actually work. And I don't know what to do with either of them. This is the combination that we started with the dining hall. That is, what are we supposed to do with the dining hall? That is the question, then. And yes, I understand the irony of saying that is the question when I'm literally messing around with skulls, but that's another topic entirely. Enter. This simply leads back here. Because I probably wouldn't have figured that out because I'm dumb. So I looked up a walkthrough. And apparently the dining hall is the only option there. But the thing is, apparently you can't do anything as an adult. I need to switch back into a good old juvenile in order to take care of it. For the adult, the room is useless. You need to switch back into the juvenile form. The worst part is, I wouldn't have thought of that for the longest time, I can bet you. It makes sense because there's a juvenile door right behind you, but I wasn't thinking about it that way. Sure, put the body back. Now with me and my soul self, let's go through the door. And let's switch over to a juvenile. Okay. I still think it doesn't really make much sense that the juvenile, like, is so much smaller than the adult. It's ridiculous. And it actually just looks like a child size, but when we actually go into the form, it's like the juvenile's as big as a mouse or something. These doors are super small, and we're, like, so close to the ground. I don't get it, but whatever the case. Let's go through here with our miniature door at the bottom. Enter. Don't press any buttons. And let's see the world from a new perspective. There's something under the table. There is film under the table. Ha 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 ha. Obtained film. Devious, huh? Back on out. But wait. Relying on the walkthrough so much during this part is because we're getting all this stuff. The reason why is because earlier we got everything else in the mansion by ourselves mostly. But then at this part, I figured it out. I don't think I need to look at the walkthrough anymore. Okay. I don't want to look at the walkthrough. I don't like relying on it. It's just I'm really done with these adventure games, especially when there's answers that I have obviously been overlooking. So we got most of the items by ourselves. I consider that a win on my side for being pretty bad at these type of games. But yeah, I don't want to consult it anymore though. We've consulted it. If you count this time as 2 times, then we've consulted it 4 times during the course of the game. The first time we consulted it was when we had no idea what to do with the coin dead end. The second time was down in the basement area, and the third time and fourth time are involving this part. So yeah, but I think we'll be good from here on out. Hopefully, probably, hopefully. So, after collecting the film, there's apparently just one more thing we need to do over here, and yeah. But the thing is, I've been in this room multiple times as an adult. How come I haven't seen this till now? Apparently we just need to rotate both skulls one more time. Because this is just going to put it back in its default position, right? That means how have I not seen every single time I've entered inside the room? I don't understand really, but okay. No, this should just be the room I've been in multiple times, but apparently... Do I just pull out the knife? No? I don't understand. According to it... Okay, we'll have to consult one more time. According to it, one of the pictures I need to slash is in here. But I don't see the picture, and I didn't... fuck. Do I see a picture? No. No, I do not. I don't see a picture anywhere, and apparently there's something which I need to slash. I must slash, but there's no picture, basically. Let me make 100% sure. God, I didn't want to consult again, but I thought it was just that simple. So what is the walkthrough trying to even say here? Okay. There's a certain level of BS in adventure games. I understand that. Adventure games have a certain level of BS to them. That's fair, that's fine, but this is literally nothing but chance, if I'm understanding it correctly. Is that fair? I don't think so. Maybe I need to press the button. Maybe there's something to do with the button there. I don't know, I'm gonna give it a shot. Press the button. Nothing happens. You wanna rotate the skull? Yes. Want to rotate the skull? Yes. You want to rotate the skull? Sure. I want to rotate the skull? Yes. I don't think I did that right. 2. Now turn back around to you. Yeah, that was 1 off. I saw what the problem was there. No? Let me face over this direction. Hopefully that's something to get a painting appear. I don't really understand how this painting exactly works. It sounds like it just randomly happens sometimes when you change the room position. If that's actually what it is, that's very odd. Oh no, I got the dining table. I can say in earnesty, I'm like, I have to glance more? I've already tried every combination of skull stuff, so... Enter. Maybe I need to switch bodies again. I mean, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot in a small room. But the thing is, I don't think the small body can use the paint. But maybe you need to observe the painting? I don't know. But maybe. No, not to turn around yet. I need to switch bodies, obviously. Oh no, god dang it. Go there. Switch bodies there. Let my soul be free. There is a painting above the table, but you can't look at it or slash it. You get the painting, I guess, in eye level, so you can get it there. I know that the painting's in the room because you can see it, but you can't slash it, so... And I think like the dining table needs to be in focal point, because I tried using my knife when the room was just in that position, and that's a no-go. That's a no dice there. Do nothing. Enter. You can see the painting on the wall there, but there's no way you can reach that from here, so... Ugh. And I've tried every combination of the skull, so it's not just a combination, so... So, I guess I'm going to read carefully to see if I am missing anything at all with this. Well, regardless, I need to abandon this body and go into the adult body. So if I am understanding correctly, maybe the reason why I didn't find it before is because maybe when the room is in both forms, you can only access this in one of the different potential ways that the room can, or the painting can appear here. Let me go out. That's my soul. Okay, I got mine to an adult body. I don't think I need to be a kid to do any of this. It seems like what I need to do involves the room being shifted in one direction and then taking specific orders. So I guess instead of being 16 combinations of rooms, it's more like 30. I would say 32, but there'd be 2 rooms that would then defaultly be taken out from the equation because they'd be the correct equation no matter what, so you can't repeat them twice. Thus, it would be a number of 30 different room possibilities that could be, but you're looking for the dining room version and the other version, if I'm understanding this correctly, that is. What I think it wants me to do is that it wants me to turn this one by 1. Unless, of course, it turns out being this other thing, which I'm going to try in a second. This one doesn't work. And it wants me to turn this one 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now, if I did this correctly, there should be a painting in here. Let's just enter. Suddenly there's a painting. There you go, magic. That took far longer than it should have. I would have never have figured this out on my own, probably. Let me fucking look at the painting. It seems like a long time ago. Well, guess what? We're gonna slash it with a knife. There I go. Flip slash around, and let's just abandon this corner of the mansion and forget it even existed and just get the fuck out of here, because honestly that was a little bit draining. That was more than a little bit draining even. But of course we're not done yet. We have more body possessing to go. Hip hip. Only one more set of things to do to my knowledge. We almost have every item that we need, and then we can go on and do all the stuff that we need to do to finish the game. Even when we get all the items, we're still not going to be, I don't think, at the end. I'm not sure how far away the game is, but I do not. I want to stay as is. Let's go take this here. And let's turn towards the door. And possess the other body. I take you, random item. Yep, attain there. And now we're gonna go back to the basement area. Yep, yep. So much to run through. Yes, I will in fact run on ahead. So much running. Now I just need to run through halls. Unfortunately, when I'm done with what I'm about to do, I have to switch bodies one more time, and then we should be okay. Then we can say, okay, we're good. We don't have to go back to the mansion and collect items again. It's a little bit cumbersome here, but you know, whatever. Down the hatch. We need to turn over this way and head specifically for the basement, which is over here. Yep. To the left, and take us in our arms, little door. Why does my girlfriend's mind have to be so convoluted? Alright, now open up these doors. Okay, and I think we can observe it. It looks like a hole for something. I think we can use the crank. There we go, reveals a new area. Somewhere. I can be completely honest, I had no idea what the fuck that just changed. Maybe it changed the area for the adult. I don't know, I'll try it with the adult. There's an adult body, and thankfully there's a body resting area right over here. So I'll take it. Why I have to make things so complicated? Oh, yeah, okay. I would like to part with the body, then my soul will go through the soul hole, and yeah. And turn around, get the good old adult version here, and good. Let's take you. And leave out again. How about you, you magical door? Sure, I'll open you and see if you've changed at all. Have you changed at all? It's kind of hard to tell. Actually, I think it has changed because that looks different. But I guess I won't find out till I go a little bit deeper. Yeah, this has changed. This has definitely changed. Open this and another thing to film. Ta-da! Another thing the film obtained. Is there more to see? Not over there, at least. I'll move one over here. Oh, geez, where are you going, sir? To my knowledge, I'm not done here. Turn back around. Is it to the left of me? What am I looking for? Of course, that means I have to consult the walkthrough one more time. I think I understand. I didn't read that part because I thought, oh, I can figure it out. But no, I'm just dumb. Alright, switching to the adult body and go through the double doors. Okay, switch back to the juvenile body. Okay, open the receipt film. Oh. And cranked more than once. I would have eventually have guessed that. Okay. Move stuff around. So apparently the reason why I didn't find what I was looking for is because you need to turn the crank multiple times. Not saying that film's a bad thing to find, though. Doing our best each and every day to get through Convoluted Mansion puzzles. I can do the side things, say, okay, and I did most of the mansion stuff on my own. This was... Honestly, comparatively to some adventure games, Resident Evil's puzzles are very tame. And I'm fine with that. I'm not a big fan of the super convoluted puzzles. I like puzzles, I do. But there's a certain type of puzzle that's fun, and there's some puzzles that are just convoluted for the sake of being convoluted. I've never been a fan of the super convoluted puzzles. I would say that a few of these have been very convoluted puzzles. They're not even really puzzles, they're just do the right thing and you can progress. And the right thing isn't anything that's really rational, it's just a thing that you can do. Some of these make a little bit of work, but still though. I'm not going to try. I like the way I pronounce convoluted. I know it's like convoluted, but, you know, I like it how I say it, so it's like how I say weird things that I know specifically aren't right, but it's not the best way to tackle it, but hey. Let me open this, and jai. Let me turn the crank again. I think the reason I'm saying the word so much, though, is because people are subconsciously making me think about it. There you go, that makes a painting appear. And then, because it's my favorite mechanic in this game, I need to switch back to the adult body now. Everyone loves switching between bodies. Okay. Let's go here. Let's take that and put the body back. It's going out. In Resident Evil, though, it's mainly just keys. There's a few things that are a bit more trickier than that, but a lot of the puzzles are just find this item, which will give you that item, and so forth and so on. It's nothing like, hey, you have to turn 3 skulls in different ways, and you need to slash the paintings to get whatever, and you have to turn the crank multiple times, and... Let's go there, and open. Adult self, go inside here. Now to get that magical painting I've been working my way for. A painting that portrays my past. Well, guess what that means? Time to slash it. And that shows a cutscene of that being broken open. Alright, well that was... I guess that's taken care of. In fact, I think we have everything that we need right now. We just have to pick up the item behind the painting, which of course means that we have to change bodies several more times, and yeah. Let me go through. Put my body here. Put him in the body there, and out of here. Now I need to take the kid body again, and then I'm going to have to go upstairs and grab... I'm going to be so happy once I'm done with this, because I won't have to mess with this fucking body switching system, which isn't... I like the game. Least favorite part is definitely this body switching system, just because it's so tedious. I've done the same body switching over and over again, just because you need to do it. I understand why it's designed like that, but it's like, ugh. I just want to be dead. No, that's an over-exaggeration purposely, but... No, don't close the door. I actually want to mess with the door. Yes, open and close the door. It's my favorite activity. There we go. Use that magical crank. Alright, I think I've done my job. And now let's leave out of here. Twist and turn every which way. I would rather... I understand why they have it like this, to make it trickier, but because you have to switch bodies so often for specific things, they've specifically designed puzzles where you have to switch bodies back and forth. Most of my problems with the body swapping system would be completely solved if they just had an adult body on the second floor that could leave any of the rooms, but there isn't one. If they had an adult body up here that could just leave, it would erase so much tedium in this game. It would save a considerable amount of time, but you know... old games. It reminds me of that whole argument of a game's only good if it's lasts a certain amount of hours, and that's bullshit. I'm sure many people could argue why that's bullshit, but yeah, but this is a prime example of why it's bullshit, because my time is probably being added on because I've been spending so much time just switching bodies and getting stuck on puzzles, and yeah. Out I go, and yeah. This game is this many hours of playtime because you're going to get stuck on a puzzle and you're going to have to run back and forth for a while, like quite a while, to switch bodies because we only put one adult body, which that can access the main areas on the second floor, while the kid body can go literally anywhere. But you can only drop off the kid body on the second floor, so then you have to go downstairs to get the adult body. Isn't that great? Oh, look at this puzzle. You have to switch between the adult and kid form like 3-5 different times during it. Have fun going back and forth switching bodies. I don't know how small that juvenile, I guess, is. In the picture, whenever you possess them, they look like they're about the size of a kid, like they'd be like 3-4 feet tall. But when you actually possess them, they're like the size of a mouse, and I never understand why they're that small, but whatever. It's not even like the actual size is not toddler size. It's literally the size of a mouse. If you pay attention in your adult form, if you look at the doors that the kid's going through, they are literally like mouse doors. Looks like they're doors that a mouse-sized thing would use. So the juvenile has to be that small because, like, you see the walls right now? The doors, you see the, like, wall right in front of us? The brown part of the wall. The tiny doors go at the very bottom part of it. Not the wooden beams that are designed. It's the little wooden stretch at the bottom. That's where the door would fit. That's literally a mouse door. And apparently the juvenile can fit in there. So it has to be around mouse size. But when you possess it, it looks like it's about toddler sized. Now, go right to these parts. I will take what I need from this painting. Give it. And the axe is mine. Obtained axe. Doesn't axe have an E in it? Oh, maybe I'm just dumb. Let me get out of here. Fly. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go over to the left here. And now I need to switch bodies again, because invigorating! And then this will actually be the last time. Okay, second to last time, because I'm gonna switch one more time. But this will be the second to last time, to my knowledge, unless something's gonna come up I'm not expecting. But this should be one of the last times I need to goddamn switch bodies. Turn around the corner. I cannot pass through these openings without a body. Alright, okay, I was right the first time. I'm not in Souls mode yet. Let's turn this way and do what I must with this door. By which I mean open it. And this way. How can a soul carry items? Keep in mind, we're not actually switching bodies. This is where it gets all convoluted. Because we're not actually switching bodies. Those bodies aren't actually real. We're not actually real. We are inside our girlfriend's mind. And that is that we're technically able to carry items, I suppose, is just a guess. Because they aren't actually real. They are our figments of our girlfriend's imagination. And we carry them because the idea of the items is something that we've obtained, or something weird like that. I'm thinking Alan Wake lines, but regardless. I imagine the idea of a phone. Don't mean to spoil Alan Wake for anyone, but let me go on up to the beginning areas and go on. Get myself the kid body again and fun. For some reason, if AX is the American spelling, I've been spelling it the rest of the world spelling for my whole life. Let's go straight through here. I don't think these are memories. I'm pretty sure she didn't spend most of her time becoming kid, adult, kid, adult, kid, adult. I'm solving puzzles in a mansion. I think it's just... Maybe the demon imagines. I mean, for all I know, these are the demon's memories. Let me go over this way and flip back over here. Gotta go down the hallway. I predict this game's going to take us like another 2-4 hours to complete, because I still have to go through 2 more doors to exercise demons or whatever, but those seem to be of varying length, so I'm not quite sure which ones are longer or which ones are shorter or whatnot. Out we go. Where will I stop? Well, I actually do know. I think we've obtained every item we need out of the mansion. I can't think of anything else left in the mansion that we haven't done, except for the night. So we will have to switch bodies at some point because the night section hasn't been taken care of. Right. But I think we have everything else that we need, and the night thing, I've been pretty sure this whole game is going to be like the final area or something like that, so no big deal. Alright. But besides when we have to go do the night stuff, this should be one of the final times I've switched bodies in the game, so yep. Unless, of course, one of the memories or like the final boss, if this game has a final boss. I've never seen a point and click which has a final boss battle. I've seen things that have little tricky segments before. But yeah. Give me that adult body. I'm so relieved to be done with the body swapping nonsense. It's my least favorite part of this game. Just give me my body. A body. I know it's not my body, but a body. Obtain. There I go. Fantastic. Out. Then, of course, this is Juggernaut, bitch. I haven't made the line until now this whole entire playthrough. That's a little bit surprising. Now, I think this is correct. Looks like it's the right order, so I think I can just go on in and actually continue now with our strange, delusional, what the fuck stories are we telling our channels. I can feel warm air coming out. Yes, because we've been in here a few times, silly. Alright, we can finally continue with having strange delusions about Prison Island in the forest. Something, symbolism, I don't know, probably. Let's check over here. Now I'm going to use the axe finally to break this open. And the door reveals itself. Let's go inside. It's going to make me switch disc again. Change Juggernaut, disc 3. Well, okay, Juggernaut, but only because it's you that asked. Here we are, back in a foggy world, where there was a foggy stop.